welcome to another gentle workout. Today we're going to focus on our arms, our shoulders and our upper back, and we're going to do all of that sitting in a chair. If you'd rather do it standing up, you can. And the other thing is, I know some of you from previous exercise classes may have some old handheld weights hanging around, or even some new ones, and if you want to use those through some of these exercises, we'll be doing that as well. If you want to do them without any weights at all, that's really good too, and they are all great exercises to do with or without weights. If you wanted to make it a little bit harder and you don't have weights, you can just get a couple of tins from your kitchen cupboards, but try and make sure they're the same weight as each other, so 2 tins of beans or something like that. Another really good one is if you have any of the little small sized bottles of water and you wanted to just fill them back up, obviously with the lids on, and just use those as a little bit of weights. They're actually a little bit easier to hold on to than tins are as well. So we're going to start off today. I've got a chair with arms. If you've got one without, that's even better, but try not to use the arms for too much support unless you really need to throughout these exercises. Okay, we're going to start off with our elbows a little bit lifted, lifting up through our body, and we're just going to stretch our arms out and feel tall through our body. Pull them back in and have a little sink down. Open our arms and stretch up and pull in, sink down. Open and lift and in, sink down, lift and open. Keep your body lifted and lower your arms down. From here, we're just going to take some little stretches up, overhead, as well as working through our arms. I want you to feel as if you're getting a little stretch up through the side ribs and side core muscles as well. So up and stretch and stretch and stretch. Reach up and up and up. Now both arms together, up and then out to the side. Up and out. Up and out. Up and out. Up and forwards. Forwards, up and out. So getting the brain going now. Up and forwards, up and out, up and forwards, up and out. Let's go for a little breaststroke swimming. Swimming and swimming. And in a minute we're going to get ready to do a sort of backstroke, but depends on the size of your chair as to what you can do. But try and get a bit of a back pull if you can, but again it does depend on the chair you're using. Good, and as I say, you can do these standing up if you want to as well. Very good, and just relax down. Good. We're now going to take some bicep curls. So this is where if you had weights or you have tins, you can just pick them up and add them into the workout. And down, and lift. And they don't need to be very heavy. I don't want them to be very heavy. 1K weights, 1.5K maximum is about all you'll need. So don't get anything really heavy out. But just get those bicep curls going, and down, and lift, and down, and lift. And remember, you can do all of these without any weights at all. Lift, and down, and lift, and down. Lift and hold it up here. Have your elbows out to the side. If you don't have weights, just hold your arms in this position. We're just going to lower our elbows, lower and up. Lower, and I don't really mind what happens to your weights. You can turn them round, that's quite a good one. So just rotate and bring your knuckles forward as you take your elbows down to your waist and up. Down and up, down and up and down. Leave them up. Push forward, pull back, forward, pull. Forward and back, push forward and 2 and 3. And we can speed it up a bit if you want to, or you can keep it nice and slow if you'd rather. That's perfectly fine to push and push and push. Now push up overhead with the weights or without lift, but keep control. Don't lock that elbow right out. Keep control of your limbs. Good. Push and push and push. Come back down, take the elbows out. This time we're going to start to work through our body, pushing those weights across. Push and push. And I'm just going to keep your weights in your hand if you have them, but I'm just going to carry on without for those who don't have any. And push. And you can just pretend maybe that you've got something a little bit heavier in your hands. So hang on to those tins, weights or bottles of water if you're using them, but if you're not, it doesn't matter. Lovely. Good. We're now just going to take a little roll through our arms, a bit like a doggy paddle, but elbows out wide, and then wind it back the other way, and roll this way, and roll back the other way. Perfect. And again, roll and roll and roll, and keep that body nice and tall, tummy toned, shoulders back and down, roll and roll and roll, and back the other way. Very nice. Lovely. Stretch out now to the side. If you have your weights and you want to carry on using them, keep going. We're going to take some little lifts up and down. So this is obviously working our arms, but it also gets the upper back going a little bit too. If you can try and think about sitting up as tall as you can as well, but if you need to have your back resting against your chair, that's fine, but try and sit up nice and tall in your chair rather than slouching down. Perfect. Now take the arms up a little bit higher, draw those shoulders down and just open up from here. So again, keep the weights in your hand, keep your tins in your hand if you'd rather, and it just makes it a little bit harder, but you can do it equally well, like me, without any weights if you want to. Good, and then come down and bring the weights down by your side. We're now just going to take a little side tilt and lift one weight up and keep going from side to side. Keep going there, keeping your sitting bones on your mat, just taking your arms out beyond the arms of your chair. Lovely. Good. If you've got a really wide chair, you might want to think about doing it on a slightly narrower one next time. But don't let your bottom cheeks come off your chair. Just have a little reach down gently from a nice tall sitting position as you go. Good, and then just relax off there. Pop the weights down for now. We're going to leave the shoulders and arms alone for a little bit now. You can use the arms of your chair. We're going to have our feet and knees hip width apart, tummy toned, and we're going to stand up and hold, sit down and down, lift up, trying to keep our body nice and tall, and then we're going to do it just with our arms folded and down. And this is just as hard for me after my knee injury skiing as it is for you, so it's good for me to build up my thighs too. Down and down, lift and lift, down and down, lift up, up and down. And if this speed is a little bit too fast, or I've done too many, just do as many as you feel you want to, but just push yourself a little bit beyond your own comfort zone, but not too far. So have a look at my shoulders, they're not rocking and rolling. I'm just relying on my thighs and my hip joint, my glutes to get me up and down. Lovely. But as I say, if you feel a little bit more comfy, just pushing up and down on your arm of your chair, you can, and then just slowly start to put a little bit less pressure on those chair arms as you go. Good. Let's stay up here for the moment and just take our arms out to the side. Bring them into your hips and stretch. Into your hips. I hope you can still see my head now. I've decided to stand up, in and out, in and out, in, out. Let's sit down and sit down. Perfect, good. Let's pop our arms by the side of our chair. Let's just take a big stretch overhead and then swap and stretch over. And you might want to go a long way over. You might only want to go a little way over. So listen to your own body, but keep both of your sitting bones, both of your butt cheeks on your chair. Lovely. And over, and over, and over, and over. Let's come in and out, and in. And now we can have a little squeeze in our shoulder blades. And in, and out. In, and out, and in. This time when we come in, we're going to come in, cross our hands over and touch our shins. Come out and come up. You might want to touch your shins, you might rather just touch your knees. I'll let that up to you. If you're feeling good and you want to go down to your ankles, you can do that too. And just do these at the speed you want to. So we get a lovely stretch through the spine and then open across the chest. Stretch in your spine, open across the chest. Down and lift, one more, down and lift. Just stretch up, down to the side of your chair, up, down to the side, lift and down and lift. Now come across in front, just take some little crisscross arms, palms facing down, lift up through your body, so we're engaging our core muscles to keep our body up nice and tall, shoulders are back and down, we're smiling, and we're just going to turn our palms up the other way and repeat that. Just makes the move feel a tiny bit different. Bend your arms and keep them lower, or if you want to work harder, straighten those arms out without locking the elbow joint and keep the lever longer. Perfect. Good. Let's stretch out to the side now. Push those palms away. Have a lovely wide stretch and then bring your arms back down onto your lap and relax. Just take some shoulder rolls sitting in your chair, and if you can, come back the other way, which is quite nice. Lovely. Good. And then feel like you're sitting up nice and tall again. Take a final lift up overhead or to wherever you feel comfy stretching. You might prefer to stop here. You might be able to get up here. Pull your ribs back, pull your tummy back, stretch up through your body. Enjoy that lovely stretch. And as you bring your arms down, keep your body beautifully tall and lifted and perfect posture. Well done. You can now relax back into your chair. I hope you enjoyed that little chair workout, working primarily through the upper back, the shoulders and your arms. And I'll see you next time.